Yo, how you doing? Just prepping for Wake. Electivire, hits as a Volt Switch, baits Earthquake. Mega Pincer blocks the Earthquake, kills with Quick Attack, baits Lapras, probably? Yeah. Day's going fine. Let me think. 2-8 KO. I do win the matchup. How does Urshifu do? Yeah, it's gonna be Lapras. It's gonna be Lapras. What's Lapras gonna click? Ice Beam or Thunderbolt? Lantern takes 5. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Pokemon. Lantern takes a Thunderbolt well enough. Ice Beam doesn't do anything. How do I get Gardevoir in? I guess Gardevoir. I guess Lantern can just flip turn this. Or I could just switch into this. Oh, this is the first game I played on the stream. Not sure how often or even really if I'm gonna stream much else. Right now I'm enjoying myself. This isn't gonna... Yeah, it's always gonna click that. What am I talking about? I don't know, sometimes this feels like a puzzle game with how long I find myself sitting in a calculator trying to figure out my plays. Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. How do I cover that? Do I have anything that covers that? I have to resist Bolt Beam, basically. I've got my Mega on that. Fairy Feather Moonblast doesn't kill. And it's gonna Mega Evolve that turn. And if it's clicking Earthquake and I'm Volt Switching it, I guess then I'd want to bait Urshifu instead. How do I bait Urshifu with this setup? Does Urshifu one-hit KO Gardevoir? I'd have to go... What is it? Mild Nature to show Urshifu a fast kill. Then I can get out of the way of the Poison Jab. The question is, how am I killing this? I guess the answer is Slowbro. Slowbro does do pretty well into this. I could also bring Pinsir back in and kill this that way, but then that opens back up the Lapras can of worms. How do I kill this? Doesn't Noivern Draco Meteor do the job? I kind of doubt it. Bro, even with a Life Orb, it's a range. How does Pult do? Life Orb Dragapult does put away the Lapras in one hit. Problem is I have to get it in. And that shouldn't be terribly hard. I can just slow pivot on this guy. The problem is... Well, I guess I could status Milotic to prevent Thunderbolt shenanigans. How much am I taking from Thunderbolt? A lot. Okay. Then let's go Wakanberry, I guess. Yes. So Wakanberry, Milo... To kill the Urshifu, I'd have to bring Pinsir in on a poison jab? Do you have Aqua Jet or some crazy shit like that? No. How does Mega Pinsir doing to you? I will be at like 75%. Never dead to Surging Strikes, that's good. If I can find a way to bait like Drain Punch, that would also be good. Actually, how does this do into Pult? How's it doing to Pult? How's it doing to Pult? No, I think I'm good. Thank you, though. Dragapult, how do you put this guy away? Not KO'd in one hit. I guess it'd be you if I don't have Life Orb. Yeah, I don't think... I guess I can check the Meteor calc. Okay. I guess Dragapult can be my number 6. A Life Orb Pult does put away the Lapras, even after it Megas. Okay, so the last guy is Pult. Where is the Pult? Did I already put in my party? It's right there. Okay, so now I've just gotta make the magic happen. So, Adamant Life Orb. Well, I mean, if Gardevoir's not fighting the Lapras, do I need to bring it? I don't think so. Yeah, I can trade out Gardevoir for something a little more useful. Let me think. So if my current team... Politoed is checked. Kingdra is checked. Toadsquirrel is checked. Gyarados is checked. I have Urshifu checked. Does Mega Lapras kill Golisopod with a crit? No. If I'm baiting Thunderbolts, Golisopod would do fine. How does Stunfisk do? Stunfisk would also have some pretty good application elsewhere in the fight. I can go Calm Yachi. But then I'm still dead to crit, I think. 36, yes. Surely there's something a little better here. Just a little. I need to be okay into either of those moves. And then have a pretty safe slow pivot. What can do that for me? If I were baiting Thunderbolt for sure, it would be Golisopod, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. Do I just go Lantern? How much does Thunderbolt do? I'm eating a Hurricane and a Dragon Pulse, so Lantern's gonna be pretty bottomed out on HP. I guess I could teleport Bronzong. Because Pulse kills us in one hit with a Life Orb Darts. Yeah, Bronzong seems pretty good here. Where's the Zong? Up here. Yeah, Zong comes in on Ice Beam Thunderbolt. Oh, I have to take a Boom Burst. Oh, that's kind of a problem. How am I gonna do this? That Boom Burst does ridiculous damage. What about my own Lapras? Switch in a Bonberry. Flip turn? Does Lapras skip flip turn? Honestly, I kind of doubt it. I guess I can just do this. No. Alright. Luminion's too fast. It dies a Thunderbolt anyway. I just need a safe, slow flip. Just need a safe, slow flip. I mean, Gardevoir can come in. If I switch into the Lapras, I copy its Water Absorb before it Mega Evolves. So it can't Boom Burst me. Meaning Gardevoir is pretty likely to get the Teleport off. And all I really have to do to get around the Fiction is either pre-status it or give it an item. I guess I'll give it a Lumberry, huh? No, I'm gonna give it Citrus and pre-status it. That's how I do this. I guess if I'm doing that, I should make it a calm nature so it can take the hits easier. I guess theoretically, this Gardevoir could just check the Lapras on its own. Let me see. Let me see. I think that's good. 45 minutes to plan Wake, huh? That's fine. I think this is good. I gave you Person, Magnet, Pincerite. I gave you Return, Quick Attack, Adamant, Life Orb, Trace. Yeah, this looks good. As for status, I will burn Gardevoir. And then I guess I'll burn Milo too. No, I said burn Milo. Do you have Marble Scale or competitive right now? You do have Marble Scale. Okay. So you become a real pain in the ass to kill, which is good. I think this is good. Yeah. I think we can send this. Repel's on? Yeah. Okay. Make sure you have trace. You have trace, right? Yes? Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Bro is drowning. Alright. I have absolutely no interest in fighting this guy's team in the rain. So Milo is just gonna stall this guy out. I don't want to burn it. I'd rather do less damage. Psychic will do a little. Let's see. This is turn 1. Two. That could cause some problems. Let me think. This should be Thunderbolt. This is turn 3. I guess I should note that down, huh? Rain, 6 of 8 remaining. So why did this bad odds out? I guess because I out-damaged it? Huh. Oh, it's because I used a water-type move. It had Absorb AI. Oh, that explains a lot. What is Milo doing here? The AI should see my berry for damage calc purposes. I think no matter what, I'm going Gardevoir here. Give me Water Absorb, please. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Is this T-Bolt? It is Boom Burst. Get Water Absorbed, buddy. Alright. So 3 turns have passed. I could teleport. What would come in here if this were to switch? I think I like the teleport play. We take this fine. Whoop. We go Pult. Alright. I don't think anything can bad odds in here. Pult savages the entire back line. Yeah. Nothing can bad odds in here. We can take this kill. Lapras. It should be Kingdra for fast kill Swift Swim. And for fast kill Dragon Pulse off of Swift Swim. So it was Bounty Bubble, Recover, Gardevoir, Teleport, Pult. There are 3 turns left. 3 turns in the rain remain. Bots get banned. Okay. Kingdra has a guaranteed kill with Dragon Pulse here. It will always click it. We just go Gardevoir to eat said Pulse. Good. 2 turns remain. I am exactly dead to Surf here. I can go Lantern without worry. One more turn in the rain. I'm gonna Volt Switch. Wait. There we go. That's a really high roll. Did what, 125? Okay. Get some damage on that. I could just go back to Pult and run the same pivot, or take the kill. What would Pult bait in? I think I'd rather deal with the Toad Scroll before things get funky. Let's go Electivire. This should be the rain should be done now, if I've been counting correctly. Good. Rain is done. So now, after that chip damage, Electivire outruns this and kills it with Plasma Fists. Yeah, I just forgot to account for Absorb AI. It's fine. There should be Toad Squirrel for fast 2-hit, because it sees it survives 9th roll Fire Punch. Yep. I had to delete Ice Punch specifically, so I baited this in. Alright, this is Earth Power for most damage. We're gonna go Pinsir to take the hit. I guess my own sanity. Alright. Pinsir is going to Mega Evolve and put this guy away with Return. Yeah, I went Jolly. Good. Back it up and ship it. What comes in now? Gyarados loses. Politoed wouldn't see the rain. It sees it loses. Is this Urshifu? Think if the Aerolite glitch works the way I think it is, the bug, if it works like the way I think it does, I think this is Urshifu. Because it sees normal type return right now, not the Aerolite boosted super effective return. I'm pretty sure it's Urshifu. Politoed. Oh, I guess it sees it does more damage. That's fair. Alright, what's it clicking in the... Not the sun, the rain. In the rain, this is a toss-up between Ice Beam and Scald. Both moves are brutally walled out by Milotic. Let's start counting rain again. There's no absorbers in the back anymore, so I don't think this can bad odds anymore. Well, it's not bad odds, it just ate my attack. Would Gyarados kill Electivire with a rain-boosted Aqua Tail? I don't think so. Oh, but it does make the move choice a toss-up. Yeah, I think I have to stall this out. Huh? Bubble? This will be 3 turns gone. Gotta be mindful of my damage. I do not want to kill this in such a way that I am left up the creek without a paddle. Turn 4. Five. Don't crit. Okay. One sec. Alright, sorry. Recover. Gets a drop. That should be fine. So after this turn specifically, there should be 2 turns left. So I'll flip turn this go. Flip turn this go around. Bring in Electivire. Yeah, bring in Electivire. So I bring Pinsir? No, I go Electivire. Definitely. Should be 1 turn left. Electivire blows this guy up with Plasma Fists. Rain stops. I think this is Gyarados. Yep. Alright. Gyarados thinks I fast 2-hit it. I'm just going to Volt Switch. This should be Earthquake, so we're going to bring in Pinsir. I had a good enough roll to hit it to its Sash. This is Earthquake. If it were Dragon Dance instead, Pinsir would still check this with Quick Attack. Yeah. Whoop. And then Pinsir Chain kills the Urshifu. Get out of my face. And just like that, we have earned ourselves a Focus Sash. And a few Mega Stones. Cool. What now? Alright, I'm going to step away for a bit. When I get back, I think we'll do... Do I want to do Volkner or the devs next? It's Volkner, the devs, and... There was one more. What was it? What was the last one? It's Cap, X... Oh, I still gotta do Rourke. Oh. Yeah. I think next up will be the devs. But before that, I'm gonna step away for a bit. We're back. Okay, we're back. Do I want to do Cap or X first? I know X has the sticky web team. What's Cap? Cap is the Mega Charizard? Jesus Christ. So it's either this or the sticky web team. Which one am I doing first? There's an air balloon muck. The sticky web team does give me Earthquake. Although, I guess it hits the Lantern, that's really it. Which one do I want to do first? How would I kill the muck? It does have an air balloon and poison and ice punch. Do I have a one-hit KO on this thing with anything in my box? Surely. Although, if Chandelure can't put it away with Overheat, I've got my work cut out for me. How does Metagross do into this guy? Mega Meta does solid damage, but I'd rather not eat a knockoff if I can avoid it. Yeah, let's do this guy first. I do have a Focus Sash now. How do I want to do this? How much does the Laser Bear do? Does solid damage, not quite enough though. If I can... hold on. If I can bait Poison Jab into an immunity or something... I guess alternatively I could just do Mega Scizor. And probably kill it with 2 Pounces. How much does Pounce do? Adamant Scizor would get 2 hits in to kill this. And I can roost off the damage if I need. What would come in on Scizor? It'd be Charizard, right? Yeah, I guess it'd be Charizard, because Charizard's fast. If Charizard comes in, it wants to click Flare Blitz to kill me. I guess let's go to Fortree and plan this there. Alright. Okay. At a glance, what looks scary? Honk is always a bit of a pain. Mega Charizard is always a little scary. Actually, is Conk scary? Hang on. It says Iron Fist. It's not Guts. How does Gliscor do? Gliscor poops on this thing. Okay. So we're bringing Gliscor to handle the Conkeldurr. I'm a fan of the Scizor line of thinking for dealing with the muck. So hold on. Right now, it's Scizor, Gliscor. Scizor would bait Zard for fast kill Flare Blitz. Which is good. I'd rather get that jerk out of the way quick. Get the Zard in. Make it click Flare Blitz. This has Tough Claws, not Mold Breaker. How does Rhyperior do? Rhyperior takes the Blitz pretty well. Is there any reason to try a different approach? In regards to what Pokemon comes in? I don't think so. I think Rhyperior is probably the switch in here for the Flare Blitz. I guess I'd want to go Raspberry to avoid a burn screwing me over. Problem is, Earthquake doesn't kill this, guarantee. Actually, no, it takes Flare Blitz damage. This guy's dead as hell. Do I even need to go Impish? Assuming he low rolls me. 66. He takes what, a quarter of that? So like 16? Goes to 237. That's a range. I have to go Adamant. But Adamant Rhyperior with a Raspberry should do the job on this. Alternatively, I could use Rhyperior as a... Oh, wait. It can also Dragon Claw. Never mind. I was going to say switch... Catch the Earthquake, switch into Noivern, but then Dragon Claw angle kind of ruins that. It's fine. Hang on. Rhyperior checks the Charizard pretty well. So I've got these guys accounted for, and these remaining. Now. I guess the next guy I want to look at is the Donphan. How do I account for this guy? How's Gliscor do? Gliscor stands up to it pretty well, but I'm already relying on Gliscor for the conk. Let's see. If Rhyperior successfully kills Charizard, what does it bait? Almost certainly Celesteela. The only way I don't bait Celesteela is if Rhyperior is somehow at 100% HP. So I'm baiting Celesteela. For either Flash Cannon or Giga Drain. Scizor can take both of those. I confirm a Flamethrower. I am faster, so I can U-turn this into something that eats a Flamethrower. Like Rapidash. Or I could bring in... Ooh. Oh, that does nothing, bro. That does nothing. What about a Modest Life Orb? Can a Modest Life Orb Fox put this guy on the frag sheet? Not quite. Not quite. And U-turn does practically nothing, even with a Silver Powder, which I will not have. I mean, if Scizor's going Mega like I predict it will... Flash Cannon, Giga Drain. Yeah, this is always a Flamethrower. This is always a Flamethrower. Why would I not go Rapidash here? Specifically for the purpose of having something a little more generally good. But it's like, Rapidash still has things it can do against this. If I go Adamant Charcoal... An Adamant Charcoal Fire Lash would put this away. Surely Lantern understands that Solar Beam's a 2-turn move. Although Lantern still loses the matchup, which is crazy. Yeah, I like Rapidash here. Big fan of Rapidash here, actually. There it is. Come here. You are going Adamant. With a Charcoal. Save real quick. Rapidash answers that and baits in Donphan for slow kill Earthquake because it takes a Scald from Lantern. For the Dawn Fan, what do I do? It does have Sturdy. Dragapult is dead to a knockoff crit. Even if I go itemless, I'm dead to play rough crit. So that's not an option. Would Gyarados... Would Mega Gyarados kill this? Not even close. Not even close. What about Mega Gyarados Surf? No shot, right? This guy's special bulk isn't that bad. Surf comes closer, but I don't think that matters. How do I put this guy in a home? That's probably what I have to do. Air Balloon Floatzel, actually. Wow. Floatzel doesn't actually kill this in one hit. That's crazy. Rapidash doesn't have a pivot move I can throw at this either. I guess I can go Gliscor, confirm knockoff, and go to Floatzel that way. Is this Volt or Water Absorb? It's Volt Absorb. Okay. Technician, Surging Strikes. Yeah, all I have to do is get Floatzel and safe, which shouldn't be that hard. If I'm eating a knockoff anyway, I guess I'd like the option for Floatzel to come in. So I'll go Air Balloon on it. They gave Technician Floatzel knockoff. Not knockoff. Surging Strikes. We'll be right back. Okie doke. I just got food, but I'm almost done cooking Cap, so I think I'll finish the Cap cook, beat him, and then take a break for food. In any case, the lantern. I have to kill a lantern. How do I put this guy away? Ursaluna is not safe, unfortunately. Palisand with water compaction takes its hits well enough. Do I have something better? Something a little better suited for this. How am I gonna do this? It's Volt Absorb, not Water Absorb. How much does Gliscor's Earthquake do? 82%? This does have leftovers. Chinchino. How does Chinchino do? A Skill Link Bullet Seed does 66. If I'm going Adamant, it does 78. Life Orb Chinchino does put this guy away, but every move on Lantern set can ruin it, so that's not actually an option. Gardevoir can come in on Thunderbolt and Thunderwave, no problem, thanks to Trace. Own Tempo Lilligant dominates this thing. Yep. That's the last Pokemon. Although, yeah, Stunfisk dominates it harder. Stunfisk, you are sassy, yes. And I can account for shenanigans by just giving it a Citrus Berry. Yeah, not Citrus Berry, Person Berry. So you're gonna go Calm Nature. Stunfisk should be able to just push the Lantern out. Person. There we go. I guess I'll give Stunfisk Scald. Doesn't hurt to have Stunfisk be able to do something like that. Come on. Then Scizzor's gonna go Adamant. I'm gonna give it the Mega Stone, teach it Pounce, and then it should be able to put away the stupid guy. Pounce over Knockoff. Give you your Mega Stone. And I think that's good. Wait, do I even have to remove the Mega? Can I just do this? Oh, I've been removing the Mega manually and just adding it back in every time I did this. That's so much easier. Alright, I think this is good. This should be good. I forgot to give you the air balloon. What's holding it right now? Delphox? Yeah. Theoretically, instead of Rhyperior, I could stall Charizard out with... Oh, and Gliscor's gonna want Dragon Dance. I'm not a huge fan of that. Imperium prevents Dragon Dance, so that'd be the path I'd want to take. Ideally, Scizor gets to hit this guy before it does the funny thing. Alright, let's do it. A literal Gerber baby. You're cooked, buddy. I hope I don't drop into the Discord to say I wiped a cap. With that said, we have a Muck on our hands. Does have Air Balloon. It's Mega Evolve and Pounce. Good, it stayed in. Very nice. Alright, so that immediately makes me feel pretty good about the fight. Boop! Get some solid damage on this guy. That looks like a really good roll. Pop the balloon. We eat a knockoff. Does basically nothing. No point roosting because it's just going to mash knockoff. We pounce. Boop! Another one for Scizor. This should beat Charizard for Flare Blitz fast kill. And it's gonna click it because it has kill. So we go Rhyperior. We've equipped a Rossberry so that we're not screwed over if this hits the burn. Okay. This could bad odds. It did not. I guess I should have taught this Fire Punch. It's fine though. The Charizard is checked pretty well. Cool. This should be Celesteela for a fast kill with either a Flash Cannon or a Giga Drain. I am cleanly out of Air Slash Flamethrower range. It's either Flash Cannon or Giga Drain. We go Scizor. Okay, that makes sense. It's fine. Okay. So this is going to Flamethrower. Scizor is going to U-turn. I don't think I actually need to U-turn, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because we know this is Flamethrower, we can go Rapidash. Rapidash blocks the Flamethrower, gets its Flash Fire on, and then we just one-hit KO this with Fire Lash. Nothing could bad odds in, because everything sees it loses the matchup, I guess. Yeah, Conk loses that too. Alright. The only thing on the team that kills me in one hit here is Donphan. So now we are just going to switch to Gliscor to catch the Earthquake. Floatzel has an Air Balloon just for safety's sake, but the Surging Strikes is a range. I'd rather mitigate damage. This is knockoff. Sure. Looks like we did a decent roll there. Make sure I click Surging Strikes. Oh, I guess he went Lantern. Okay. How much damage are we talking? That's not amazing for us. Alright, this is an electric type move. Because this is an electric type move, I can actually just flip turn to Gliscor. Yes, I can just flip turn to Gliscor. Oh. Gliscor blocks Thunderbolt. We kill this with Earthquake. I think this is Donphan. I guess Conk sees it does more damage with Fire Punch. Unfortunately for Conk, Gliscor is a pretty solid check when it doesn't have Ice Punch. Looks like a decent roll. Jeez. That's so much damage. Did what? 77 or something? Gliscor, can you hit the range for me, buddy? Oh, I could have roosted. I knew that, too. I could have roosted. No problem in the world, I could have roosted. Cool. And that's still fine. All that's left is the Donphan. Gliscor absolutely dominates this thing. Pustat Berry, not of much importance here. Because Gliscor just beats you. There are not many better answers to ground types than a Gliscor. And that there was its strongest move. So now it's going to mash Play Rough. I guess I do need to be mindful of Cuff Step. That's definitely Cuff Step range. Mindful of my range. 111. Max roll is 96. Let's roost. Cuff Step triggers. We knew that was coming. I wonder if it's Rock Slide. No, okay. That would have been pretty funny. It did actually crit me. Good thing Gliscor is ridiculously sturdy. That's fine. Totally fine. Earthquake this guy. Doesn't kill unless it crits. Alright. And Gliscor adds another victim to its repertoire. And with that, we pick up the choice specs, I believe. Charizardite, that's fine. I don't have a Charizard. Unfortunately, so I cannot partake in these gifts. I do not have a monkey. Dragon Dance is banned. That's what I'm here for. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather and eat some dinner. Then I'll jump back on for X. Okay. So I'd say this is probably one of the more dangerous battles left. Because this one can kind of snowball. I do think Weavile lead to prevent Sticky Web is pretty good. How's Gliscor do into Torterra? That's alright. Okay. Okay. So Weavile, Gliscor. Let's give Weavile the moveset it needs to succeed. Definitely want Fake Out. This one. Weavile does get Icicle Crash now. Which I think is just better than Ice Punch. Okay. I guess let's check the calc and see if Weavile actually needs a Muscle Band after that. Now I think about it, I can just knock off. Yeah, let's go Muscle Band. Muscle Band should make sure Fake Out into knockoff puts this guy away. And Weavile doesn't even need a Jolly Nature to outrun this guy. Let's see. Fake Out knockoff puts this guy away. And Fate's what? Nothing on this team... Okay, I guess Greninja's faster, but Weavile beats it outright. You have a slow kill on me, as do you. Not you. You have a kill, but you're never going to come in because you died at Icicle Crash. At least you think you do. So this is Darm. Sheer Force, it still sees secondary effect. So I think this is Rock Slide. I think it's a toss-up between Rock Slide and Brick Break, which is fine for me. So Flare Blitz is not going to be used. It's going to go for one of those moves. I can bring in Slowbro. I'd go Mega Slowbro for sure. Oops. Where's Mega Bro? Not Mega Bro. Where's Bro? Where's Bro? There he is. Okay. Let's give Slowbro the Mega Stone. Save that so it's on record. Can anything bad odds in on Slowbro? After Flare Blitz, maybe Malamar? It would click Night Slash, I think. Or I guess it could also probably Superpower. 170. I gotta be mindful of that. This guy's a little faster than you'd think. If it's Night Slash or that. Should I go Yamega? Yamega does seem pretty safe here. I mean, it takes this guy's hits pretty well. This moveset should be sufficient to keep shit out. Yamega not taking much from this thing's stabs is also nice because it acts as coverage against a potential superpower. Yanmega, for its part, I guess I'm just going to give Citrus so it could come in more than once if it needs. But Yanmega should not need help to destroy this guy with Bug Buzz. Yeah, no. Yanmega needs no help with that. Okay. So Slowbro checks Darm. Gliscor, I think, checks Torterra. Slowbro, not Slowbro. Yanmega checks this. What does Yanmega bait in? Does anything kill me quickly? I guess you kill me with Ice Beam. Actually, that's a good thing. That's a good thing this kills me with Ice Beam. Wait, is it? No. Because Ice Beam's gonna change it and it won't die to Bug Buzz anymore. I'll be at +1, though, is the thing. So I will outspeed this. I think it'd be Mimikyu. Mimikyu doesn't die in one hit. It does the most damage, probably. No, I bait Torterra with this. If Dharma is if Dharma is dead. And if I bait Torterra, I can U-turn and bring in Gliscor. And then Gliscor can pull the 1v1. I'm gonna give Gliscor Acrobatics so I can increase my damage. Me when explaining why I'm picking the stronger move. Could Gliscor break Greninja? Probably. And it would be a toss-up between Ice Beam and Surf. Because Gliscor would be poisoned. If I had to pick... What would I send out against this dude? Milo, do you get Moonblast? Where's Milo? There you are. Do you get Moonblast? Surely. You get Disarming Voice. That's not a problem. Egg moves. I'm positive you get Moonblast. Absolutely positive. You don't. Okay. Renegade Platinum moment. I've never even played the game. I've just seen Milotic have Moonblast. You get Dazzling Gleam? Surely? Surely? No. Oh, you get Alluring Voice. That's what you get. Remember now. I think. Yep, there we go. I guess I'll drop Scald. So drop Scald, give this Lefties so it can sit on the Greninja for a while. How much does Alluring Voice do? 54. It's going to be mashing Dark Pulse, so that's good. Okay. So Milo checks Greninja pretty well. Now I just need a decent answer to the Mimikyu. How do I keep this dude in check? How's my Wild do? I get an Intimidate off. But Shadow Claw can crit and that would cause problems. I don't like Metagross because it's weak to Ghost. How does Avalugg do? Avalugg sits on it really hard. Only issue is Swords Dance. How does Aggron do? Aggron does kind of push this guy's shit in. I don't need my nature for help on this. I can go Impish, Citrus. What are your abilities? Rocket, Heavy Metal? Aggron does not need more help doing damage. Yeah, I like Aggron here. Big fan of Aggron for this. Impish. Let me think. Give Aggron Citrus. Alright. And then I think I am going to teach Gliscor Defog, just in case Galvantula bad odds out and I have to deal with Sticky Web later. I'd love to have the option to turn that off. Omega gets it too. If I had to pick a move to drop... Once I'm out of my item, Acrobatics will do more damage. And I'm not letting Gliscor fight Darmanitan. Fix Aggron's moveset. Iron Head, sure. Get rid of Iron Defense, because that shit is banned. Teach it Rock Slide. I'd go Head Smash, but it's inaccurate. And at this point in the game, I'm not willing to risk things. I guess you'll go Body Press. Okay. I think we're ready. What level are you on this? 84? 85 shell armor. What do I want to do? I guess I'll burn a Milo. Yeah, I think let's burn Milo. Well, maybe. I think burning Milo is fine. Let's... let's go ahead and keep Max Slowbro slack off so I don't have to worry about that. It shouldn't matter, but I want to make sure it doesn't. I think the same thing for Milo. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, let's do it. Alright. So this Galvantula really, really wants to set Sticky Web. I'm not going to give it the option. Fake out and the knockoff will always kill this. And Weavile is faster, even with an adamant nature. By Galvantula. No Sticky Web. This should bait in Darmanitan. Yep. This won't be Flare Blitz. This is either Rock Slide or Brick Break. I'm pretty sure this is Rock Slide. Let's go slow, bro. Oh, Brick Breaks. I guess it doesn't want to flinch me there. Doesn't see a should flinch. It's Mega Evolve and Slack Off to catch a potential switch. It did not switch, which is good for me. This can't burn me, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. Take some decent recoil. Interesting, so Flare Blitz's burn is negated by Life Orb. So it doesn't actually take the Life Orb recoil. Oh, it's called. What is this? This is Malamar? It's Greninja. A burn would be pretty sick here. A burn would be pretty sick. That's fine. This is Dark Pulse. Slowbro's gonna GTFO. And we're gonna bring in Milo. Alright. Unfortunately, Lefty's recovery is offset by the burn here. The burn is more so tagged as a secondary check to the Darmanitan. That's Luring Voice. It's not good. Let me think. Let's try a recover. Thankfully, this is Protean, not Battle Bond. Uh-oh. $103. Max roll crit does me in here. I'm gonna Bouncy Bubble. I don't die to crit here. I am dead. I am dead to crits, but, you know, tasty. Honestly, I should have just been mashing Bouncy Bubble. Not like it matters that much. That was all of its HP? You serious? What's it doing? I'm down to try a flip. I'm not dead to crit here. If I do get crit... Nice, 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 nice. Alright. The burn wasn't a great idea. Did not work out terribly well. Weavile would put this away with Fake Out. I think it's Weavile. Yes. Honestly, I should have just gone to Weavile immediately. Whatever. Greninja dealt with. Backed up, put away. Once again, this is Darmanitan. Milotic has done its job, so it's not that big a deal that's low HP. And Mega Slowbro, you thought regular Slowbro ate physical hits pretty well. Yeah, you get it. Mega Slowbro's really good at taking physical hits. That's the takeaway here. Can anything bad odds in? You don't see that you win the matchup. I'm good to slack off. Rather keep Slowbro pretty healthy. And then go for Scald. Psycho Cut. Not Psycho Cut. This is Night Slasher Superpower. Either way, Yanmega has pretty safe entry. I could teleport. I'd rather keep Slowbro healthy. It is superpower. Okay. So it does see contrary as it should set up. I mean, it's fine. You could be +6 attack and defense and you'd still die to this bug buzz. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. That's what I thought. This guy is broken. You do take the chip. I get a boost. That's your turn. Boop. I'm pretty confident this is Swords Dance. Actually, I do see a fast 2-hit, actually. No, I don't. Wait. Yes, I do, because I have speed boost. We go Aggron. This should be Shadow Claw. Or Play Rough. Alright. Heavy Slam should put this guy away, no problem. Mimikyu dealt with. This should be Torterra for Fast Kill Earthquake. Hey, buddy. I could go Yanmega, prompt Rock Slide, U-turn this to Gliscor, make Gliscor stop. I forgot to poison Gliscor. Alright, well in that case, I should definitely go Yanmega here. I finally did it. I finally forgot to poison Gliscor. That design is sick. We block the Earthquake. This is Rock Slide. Let's just... I almost mashed the wrong attack. Let's U-turn. Looks like a pretty low roll. It's fine. Gliscor in on the Rock Slide. Take that relatively well. Let's Acro. Gliscor not being poisoned here is just a little bit cringe, but it should still work out fine. Ow. Perfect. Without an item, Acrobatics puts this away. Hold on. I want to make sure it shows Mega Torterra. Alright. And then all that's left now is U-turn. U-turn to Yanmega and pack this up with Bug Buzz. Or Gliscor can beat him and crit this. Okay. Fine against crit here. And then we blow this guy up with Bug Buzz. Okay, and that's all the dev's done. Now he's gone and spoiled my appetite. We got Torterra, Venusaurite, Septilite. We get Earthquake. And the Choice Band. Nice. Don't even deserve this sandwich. That's crazy. Alright. 2 battles remain. 2 battles remain between me and calking the Elite Four. With that said, it's between Volkner and Rourke. I think I'm going to do Rourke first. Rourke has a very spooky sand team. And unfortunately this time it's not going to be enough to just fake out Icicle Crash the Hippowdon. Although Weavile's services may be needed in this battle regardless of that. There is also a freaking Great Tusk. A Life Orb Rampardos. Although it says a lot that I think this thing is the least scary thing on this team. Destiny Bond Cacturn, this piece of shit. And then I'm Mega Steelix. Because, yes. Alright. Well, we've got to cook him regardless. Because we do need to get into that cave. Okay, how am I gonna do this? The Hippowdon sets stand. I'd really rather not play in the sand here. Let's see. I want to stall out the sand. And what does sand actually do for him? I think he has Hand Force, he has Sheer Force. Nothing on that team should have really any... Oh, you have Sand Rush? Oh. So, like, this is actually the only guy that really benefits from sand. Unless Sandseer Storm can't miss when it's in a sandstorm. I don't know if that's true, but maybe. Rampardos gets a special defense boost, but that doesn't change the fact this guy's made of paper. Can I play aggressive here? Does Ursaluna blow this guy up with the laser? Oh, it's a range. It's a range. That'd be so funny, though. I want to use the funny laser. What would Ursaluna even bait in? Would it bait in... Not Lando. It would bait you for CC. Not you. Not you. Yeah, it would only bait Great Tusk for CC. Is that something I'm okay with? I can kill this if I go Life Orb. Wait, I have choice specs now. I could go Specs Laser. Ooh. Ooh, that's funny. That's really funny. Hold on, I kind of like that. And it's a ground type, so it has synergy into the sand. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? There you are. It has no frags so far, which is kind of depressing. I've just had arguably better options throughout the game. But here the bear is gonna get to do something, okay? It's gonna blow up the stupid hippo with Blood Moon. Specs Blood Moon. Oh my goodness. How much damage we're talking? Deleted. I guess if I'm going choice specs, I should add some coverage to this guy. Maybe Norman was cooking with his set. I'll have to change that to HP Ice. I think Norman was cooking. There we go. Okay. Go grab this guy, HP Ice. I don't think anything will be able to bad odds in either, because Blood Moon absolutely obliterates most of the squad. Earth Power. I don't even need a choice spec. I don't need a boosting on it to kill Rampardos through the sand here. This guy is made of paper. So you can't come in. You are deleted by Blood Moon. You are deleted by Blood Moon. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I know Steelix isn't known for its special bulk, but it still resists the move. Dude, why is Ursaluna so scary? Anyway, so we're leading that, killing the Hippowdon in one hit. Let's see, so Blood Moon, Hippo, a Great Tusk, CC, 7, 8 sand remaining. Alright, how do I punish the close combat here? It is a decently speedy Pokemon, so I don't think Chandelure can trap it for free. 167. Oh! Timid Chandelure outruns it, traps it, and kills it. Ursaluna isn't dead to anything but CC. Yeah, I think Chandelure can get this done. And it should bait Landorus. Unless I'm dead to Sucker Punch, which I'm not. Yeah, this baits Landorus, which is perfect. It baits Sandsear Storm, because Sonech can miss. I'd really love to get these 3 big hitters out of the way quick. Yeah, let's bring Timid Chandelure. With Shadow Tag, I also keep the Great Tusk from running away from the overheat. I can't just Psychic this, right? That's Lando. With a Life Orb I could, but I'd rather keep Chandelure out of Cacturn range. I don't want to bait that guy in before I'm ready. Switch to Chandelure. On CC. Oko with Overheat. Hang on, I've taken 12%. Rampardos has slow kill. You don't kill. You fast kill. Yes. And bait Landorus. It can only click Sandsear Storm at that point. Let's go ahead and change your nature to Timid so I don't suffocate. Save so that reflects correctly. Yeah, Chandelure blows this guy up. Okay. Backed up, bait Lando. Click Sandseer Storm. How do I punish that? Sandseer Storm doesn't randomly hit flying types, right? I know it can burn. Landorus. I guess we'll go with the one we're fighting. Sandseer Storm. There it is. Hits with brutally hot sand may inflict a burn. Oh, shit. Oh, this can miss. Oh, shit. Let me see. I'm sorry. Sandseer Storm is 100% accurate in the rain? Sandseer Storm is accurate in the rain. This doesn't make any sense, dude. So then it's a toss-up. I'll be at 88%, so it's his guaranteed kill with both. So I have to account for either. How do I account for either? Electivire's too slow. Walrein is obliterated. Bronzong handles... Wait, Bronzong kind of destroys this thing. Hold up. Wait, Bronzong destroys this thing? How much damage are we talking? That's decent damage. I'm pretty sure I could bait the Cacturn, though. Only if my HP is low. Spin Out does so much damage. So all I really have to do is give this guy lefties. I guess I want Gyro Ball to do damage more quickly, so I'd go Relaxed Nature. I don't outspeed anything on the team anyway. Well, I guess I'm faster than the Steelix, but I'm not letting Bronzong fight the Steelix. Relaxed Bronzong with a 0 speed IV. Yeah, let's go 0 speed. If I'm like -3. Alright, so I'll top out my damage after a spin out. Landorus does so little damage to me. Bronzong, you don't randomly get Ice Beam, do you? No. It would have been funny, though. Oh, Icy Wind. No. I know I could just go HP Ice, but I want to see if I can do something funnier. Wait. Oh, Feet? Oh, you get it. I guess I'd go this. Ice Spinner does a ton. Yeah. Figures, the description of the move matches feet. And Bronzong is just like, what are those, bro? Oh, that's so funny. Alright, so Bronzong checks this beautifully. And baits in what? Rampardos does have a fast kill on me. Then again, I think Cacturn would once I'm done 1v1ing the Lando. Steelix does not. So it's between Rampardos Fire Punch or Cacturn Dark Pulse. If it's Rampardos, how do I account for Rampardos? And it's never gonna Zen Headbutt me. But it also sees a kill, so it shouldn't be rock polishing. So I can pretty safely just go Poliwrath and Searching Strikes this dude. And Drain Punch should keep out the Cacturn. Oh, hold on, let's go through that. So switch to Bronzong. KO Landorus with 2 Ice Spinner. I think I'm gonna go spin out into Ice Spinner. So, if I'm high enough that Rampardos comes in, turn 1, the next turn I switch to Poliwrath, and then the final turn of Sand, I kill this with Surging Strikes, meaning Sand will wear off, and Cacturn will no longer be faster than me. And the Focus Sash is actually going to play against Cacturn there. Because I could just stay in and blow it up with Drain Punch into Jet Punch. Problem is I am eating a Fire Punch. Is it Sheer Force? It is Sheer Force, so it won't burn me. It's not going to Sucker Punch me. It sees it has the thing. But I could give this dude a Focus Sash. Yeah, because if it's Cacturn, I come in on Dark Pulse, get hit, Drain Punch. Oh, wait, I'll be slower. 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 I will indeed be slower. Hold on. Surely there's a better answer. Yanmega? Drapion? Yeah, Drapion seems pretty good. Yeah, Drapion looks like a really good answer to this, actually. All I gotta do is just give Drapion something to do if it Destiny Bonds. Which shouldn't be too hard. Let's go... Let's go Leer. I'm just doing this to have something to do if Cacturn clicks Destiny Bond. And then... Drapion's gonna go, I think, Careful Nature. I'm gonna give this X Scissor for the sole reason that I do not want this dude dying to poison if it clicks Destiny Bond. Yeah, X Scissor still puts this guy away, no problem. And Drapion is a near perfect switch. I could go Battle Armor to protect from crit, but it's like... Drapion's not worried about that. I guess if I'm worried about Cacturn running away from the matchup, I should go Safety Goggles. So that Drapion avoids taking too much chip. Although, it's only coming in. Sand should almost be done by then. So, between Drapion and Rampardos... between Drapion and Poliwrath, Rampardos and Cacturn should be pretty well packed up. Poliwrath is here. Poliwrath, this isn't a range, you just kill it? Yes. I will go Payapa Berry so I can come in on the... No, wrong berry. Where's Payapa? There it is. Zen Headbutt, crit I take. Good. That's all I need. And then the Steelix. That's crazy. I just need to put this guy underground. My specs are on that. How does Ursaluna take a hit? Wait, Ursaluna poops on this thing. This does no damage. Yeah, Ursaluna's really good into this, actually. I guess I should bring a backup. So what am I worried about here? Not bad odds on the Hippowdon. Killing that's free. The Great Tusk kill is also free. The Landorus kill is pretty good. I guess Steelix could come in. Yeah, I guess Steelix could come in. And if Steelix comes in, I could just teleport to Ursaluna and kill it that way. And then get Lando back in for Earth Power. Or not Earth Power, Sandsear Storm. Although, no, I'd be more likely to go Cacturn at that point, I think. Not Rampardos, that's for sure. Actually, if it sees some choice in the Earth Power, it should be Lando. Which would work out. That should be fine. Poliwrath versus Rampardos. Cacturn doesn't want any of that. Drapion versus Cacturn. 87 times 3 is what? 174... 261? Yeah, Steelix doesn't want to come in either. As crazy as that sounds. Because Steelix thinks it loses the matchup. Yeah, so Drapion's safe against the Cacturn. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm going to take an Energy Ball. Well, Dark Pulse, but I'm taking a decently strong special hit. And then I'll be knocked into Steelix range, and then it can bad odds in. If it bad odds in, it's going to click Earthquake. So then I just need to switch in the bear. I don't know, this looks like a pretty solid Rourke. I guess if I'd like help with anything, it'd be the Lando. And that's only because Bronzong could take a decent amount of damage from like Stone Edge crits. How do I check the Lando? Does Mega Metagross do it? Jolly Mega Metagross with Ice Punch should put this guy in a home. Yeah. And I can bring it in from a Bronzong because this thing can't Sandsteer Storm Bronzong. Do I need Hammer Arm for anything? I guess I might need it for Rampardos. What am I talking about? I'm a steel type. I'm so stupid, bro. And I'm not going to let Metagross fight Steelix anyway. So this is fine. Alright, so let's go over the line one more time. Ursaluna blows this guy up with Blood Moon. Baits the stupid Great Tusk. It gets its Photosynthesis boost. I'm only baiting CC. I go Chandelure, who has Shadow Tag. Timid Chandelure outruns this and kills it with Overheat. I bait in Landorus, go Bronzong, kill this with 1v1. That's Ice Spinner. That should bait in Cacturn, I think. Maybe Rampardos, depending on my HP. If it's Rampardos, it's Sheer Force. I don't have to worry about burn. Poliwrath comes in and checks it. Then Cacturn comes in. I go Drapion to take the Energy Ball. I X-Scissor to avoid it dying to poison. I think it'll Destiny Bond there. If it doesn't Destiny Bond, I kill it with Wicked Blow. If it does Destiny Bond, I just Leer and wait a turn. And then Steelix is checked by Ursaluna. Yeah, this works. This is pretty solid. Okay. And I gotta make sure this guy's moveset is updated. Pelazon. Hello, Mr. Rourke. I'm here to kill you. All right, I think we're ready. Make sure it's all good. Go. All right, let's do it. Nice thing about this open is that not only do I kill the hippo really fast, I also deny Stealth Rock. So first order of business, fire the laser. Goodbye, Hippowdon. All right. This should be... This should... Not should be. This is Great Tusk. Excuse me? Wait. Huh? Why is it you? Why is it you? No, you don't have a fast one-hit on me. I survive. I live your 9th roll. Why is it you? Huh? This kills me with close combat. Why is it you? I don't get it. It shouldn't care that it takes another hit. It outspeeds me. Why is this Cacturn? I genuinely do not understand. This is Energy Ball. Dude, I don't understand why this is Cacturn. I have no clue. Is it That's why. That's why. I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, okay, then this was always CAC turn. Damn it. Alright, we're just gonna have to figure it out. This is Energy Ball, so we're gonna go Drapion. I'm glad I went Safety Goggles now. Don't drop me. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna X Scissor. This knocks it down to its Focus Sash. It does have Destiny Bond. I'll try Sucker Punch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me think. I'm not going to Sucker Punch again, obviously, because Destiny Bond is still active. I'm not dead to crit. Hmm. $54. Sandstorm is raging. I am dead to Energy Ball. I think it's gonna... Yeah. Okay. The problem now is its random move from this bozo. Although I'm not dead to knockoff. So that is good. Wait. No, I can figure this out, actually. This is Ice Spinner. This is Ice Spinner. I'm faster than it. That's why. Okay. What is Landorus doing? It's not Sludge Wave. It's not a guaranteed kill. It's Stone Edge or Sandsteer Storm. Bronzong comes in easily on either. Alright. Okay. Bit of a roundabout way of getting here. On Future Sight. Alright, sand is done. It is Life Orb. Is that 10%? Let me try something. Let me try something. It is. Hang on. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Please tell me this works. This will be so funny. Why did it go Steelix? Oh, I guess because Ursaluna beats everything. That's right, this guy doesn't see... Of course. Yeah. Wait, the Future Sight didn't land. The Future Sight didn't land. I thought Future Sight was supposed to land on the Pokemon that came in. Hang on, I used it, Ice Spinner, then teleported. Yeah, it should have gone off. If it doesn't go off on a kill, that might affect the Elite Four. In any case, I kill this with Earth Power. I'm not dead to anything. I'm just gonna take the kill with Earth Power. That's a crit. Can't knock off. I'm pretty sure this is just Ice Spinner. This should just be Ice Spinner. Because it doesn't have a downside. If I think this is Ice Spinner, I should go Chandelure. Am I about to be really upset? We're good. Alright. And now I am faster, and I kill this with Overheat. Alright, a little steer, but we did get out. Just fine. I don't understand that Future Sight interaction. It should have landed, from what I understand. I thought it would just land on the Pokemon that switched. Well, that's Heavy Slam. Maybe I need to read up my Future Sight mechanics real quick. I'm gonna pull that up now, actually. Let me see. Hang on. Look at that. Bulbapedia, why are you doing this to me? Alright, I'm just gonna figure it out later. I'm just gonna figure it out later. We are not taking that encounter yet. Okay. It's a little cringe, but I'm glad I figured that out now. So I have to be mindful of that. Yeah, let's go talk to Volkner. Well, not talk to him. We have to build a team, but this is the last battle. This is the last pre-Elite Four battle that I think we're going to be doing. How fast is this dude? 115? That's pretty fast. Oh, jeez. Let's think about this. I'd love to stall out Miraidon. Get rid of the electric terrain. Because I do not want to put up with any of these bozos in terrain. Mega Toxicity. I had Marowak for this last time, so this guy was free. How am I gonna do this? I think I have to make an actual fucking line for this. Eight turns electric terrain. 8 turns in hell. It shouldn't overheat. It should electro drift, right? What's electro drift do again? Electro drift. It's stronger if super effective. Got it. So it gets a boost on top of the super effective boost. Let me think about this. I could just go like Scarf Dragapult and kill this that way. No, I can't. It doesn't even kill. I mean, surely Draco Meteor puts this guy away. Modest Meteor does, but that means I can't go Scarf. Alright, so that's not happening. I don't think I have anything that's just gonna be able to naturally outrun this. I mean, Holt does, but like... It's not an answer to this. I can stall this out if I bring a ground type, which I was gonna do anyway. I think I want Ursaluna, because Ursaluna seems pretty good into that. Yeah, Ursaluna blows this guy up. I don't think I need to go choice this time. Yeah, Expert Belt is plenty. So I'm bringing Ursaluna. That's not a problem at all. Where'd I put the bear? There's the bear. Expert Belt, Expert Belt, Expert Belt. I think Electivire has it? No, it's right here. Okay. Ursaluna's gonna check this guy. And it should prevent bad odds because Ursaluna hits like a freaking freight train. Like... Wait. What is this moveset? Really? That's the best you could give Zeraora? No shot. Doesn't this thing get close combat? Hang on. I've got to see this moveset myself. There's no way that was the best you could give it. No shot. It gets close combat. That should have been on the set. Are you serious? Dude, this thing has no coverage. Oh, wait, I think I understand, actually. Doesn't Plasma Fists make your normal moves electric? Yeah. Okay, I see the vision, I guess. But... all you have to do is bring in a ground type and this thing's fucked. This thing can't do anything to Ursaluna, dude. If anything, turning your moves electric would make it worse for it onto Ursaluna. I'm shocked they didn't give it at least close combat. I guess aerially? I don't understand. What's the rest of your moveset like? Like, I know you don't get free egg moves, but like... it's all electric and fighting moves. I guess it gets Iron Tail, it gets Grass Knot. Grass Knot would probably be pretty solid. It's got decent special attack to work with. Acrobatics, superpower, play rough, play rough. Power up punch. Alright, well I guess that was more of a what were they cooking situation than this thing's moveset sucks kind of situation. Alright. Does Ursaluna die to Miraidon? No. Alright, I need a ground type that dies to Dragon Pulse. Excuse me. A ground type that dies to Dragon Pulse. I am just faster than this guy, though, right? Yeah, that's not a worry. I just have to be mindful of what I'm switching into. Heavy Slam does that little. Goodness. Okay. Let's go over my options here. AI doesn't see my sturdy. I don't think. Golem doesn't die to this. I could do it with a little pre-damage. So I need a fairy type, a ground type. Preferably, those guys have to have nothing but attacking moves so I don't work taunts into the mix. I guess I'd like Rhyperior? Although I need time to check this, though. Let me think about that. I wonder if Golisopod checks this dude. Probably. Surge Surfer, choice specs. First impression puts this guy on a... He kills it. Damn, this guy's fast as fuck. Well, it's not that fast, but like... It's faster than I thought it would be. Alright, so Delphox wouldn't check this. Unfortunately. I cannot force feed Delphox kill number 45. At least not in Stockstricity. Not safely. It has HP Grass. Actually, is it that hard to set that up? I don't think so. Imperium would bait it pretty well. I don't know. We can come back. We'll come back to that in a bit. First order of business, bait the Miraidon. I think Mawil's pretty good for this. If terrain isn't up, it's gonna overheat. So I want to go minus special defense so that I'm running out of its Electro Disc without worry. So Mawile is where? Mawile. There you are. Naughty Mawile to make sure I'm always dead to Electro Drift. It has nothing but attacking moves. That works to my favor. I can worry about the item after I've got my team cooked up. Then I need the Pokemon to come in on Electro Drift. I think that's going to be Rhyperior. I mean, Dragon Pulse is most damage. I think it should be Rhyperior. No, this is going to bad odds out if I do that. It's going to bad odds out. I need Golem. Oh, all of its moves get a boost in electric terrain. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I haven't played Gen 9 very much. By that I mean I bought Scarlet on release, played it for 4 hours, and I just couldn't handle the performance issues. Like, it actually made the game less fun. Can I just go lax 0 special defense? Well, that... I'd have to get some pre-damage. But then I could incentivize this to stay in and go for it. Which is ultimately what I need. Hang on. You know, I'm starting to think the only reason that Dodrio is here is so his team doesn't pass away to a Choice Scarf Earthquake spam. What does Diggersby do? Diggersby does too well. I think the Golem open... The Golem is my play. I have to pre-damage it. And show Miraidon that I just die. So let's see. That counts for half the team. Where's the Golem? There he is. Hard to miss that guy. Let's go Lax Nature. I know I'm dead in terrain. Still not to overheat. What is the overheat calc look like in terrain? 50%? That's fine. That's totally fine. Golem also doesn't have any non-attacking moves, so that works out. I need to be at 192. So let's poison Golem and get him down to 192. Audio. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21. Alright, with that, we should be able to safely PP stall the Miraidon. Then, once it's PP stalled, Chandelure can come in and pack it up with a few Shadow Balls. My speed doesn't matter. Modest. Spell tag. I could just as easily chase this out with, like, Rapidash, but I do not want Electric Terrain coming back on for the rest of the battle. Okay. Chandler, you don't randomly get Dazzling Gleam or something, do you? Surely not. Surely not. You don't. Okay. Spell tag. What is nice about this is that Miraidon's pretty likely to waste a turn clicking Taunt on Chandelure. Alright. I'd love to bring something... How does Mawile do into the stupid bird? It takes its hit pretty well. Well, that's with Intimidate calced. Okay, that causes some problems. I mean, it's not that big a deal, I don't think. Let's see. So between these three, I have Miraidon accounted for. Chandelure, after taking a little chip damage... does what? It's not going to be you. Wait. Depending on my HP, it could absolutely be you. Depending on my HP, it could be you. What am I gonna do? Taking a lot out of me to count just on my Rhydon. That's half my team. Pulse doesn't kill it in one hit. Would it be better to just try and destroy it in one hit? Do I have a Pokemon that can do that? It would really open up my box. No. Holt is faster, but it's a range, and if I don't hit the range, I lose Pult. Wait. Bro, what am I talking about? I have a Focus Sash. I have a Focus Sash. I like that a lot better. I could probably game the system a little bit by giving this not a damaging move. Okay, let's recook that. I'd really rather not compromise my entire team integrity just to deal with Miraidon. Where is Pult? There is Pult. I'm still bringing Ursaluna. Dude has some softs to him. Chandelure, probably not. Golem, I'm bringing a different ground type. And Mawile, we'll figure it out. Okay. So let's go Jolly, Focus Sash, Pult. What would come in on this? Not you. That's crazy, by the way, that Pult gets this. Not that Pult gets this. It's crazy that Pult can kill this without a boost. With that said, with Electric Terrain up, I would be dead to this. What would it click? It's random move. I can U-turn. No, I can't. It's got Surge Surfer. How would I check this? Maybe it goes Thunderbolt. I think it goes Thunderbolt there, actually, because I'm not statused. I think I'm gonna bring Lantern. I'm definitely gonna bring Lantern. So, team is Pult. Where's Lantern? Wait, how does Stunfisk do against this bozo? Stunfisk does okay. How does Lantern do? Takes a little more from Psychic, but I think Volt Absorb makes Lantern safer overall into this. Because it can come back in again and again. Let's see. Ability patch. Bolt absorb. You're definitely going flip turn, because if the Raichu switches, I can just flip turn it and roast the switch. What am I doing with your item? Let's go Citrus, I think. So far we have Pulse, Rhyperior, letter R, there you are. Lantern. Okay, let's give Pulse the Focus Sash. You are Jolly, yes? Yeah, you are. Let's give you a non-damaging move. Preferably a legal one. Lock-on's pretty funny. It doesn't have to actually do anything, but I would rather it do something. No shot Pulse gets Roost, right? No, okay, I didn't think so. Wait, Pulse a Ghost type. Yeah, it gets Will-O-Wisp. It's way more useful than Thunder here. Maybe it'll make the Miraidon want to taunt. Okay. This would be HP Grass. The only safe answer... I mean, if Fox takes an HP Grass with an Assault Vest... Scorching Sands picks this up. I survive double crit. Where is the fox? There it is. Salt vests. Modest. PJ Scorching Sand. I'm not clicking grass, not in this battle. Okay. What is Rhyperior doing? Rhyperior versus the Dodrio. Looks pretty favored for Rhyperior. I'm giving Rhyperior Choppleberry. And I don't think Rhyperior needs an Adamant Nature. This would explode the Earthquake. You die to Rock Slide. You explode the Earthquake. You've written your will when you see Rhyperior in Team Preview. Yeah, we can go Impish. No sweat. Okay. So let's see. I'd rather have a backup for this guy on the off chance I mess up and Delphox can't secure the kill safely. You are immune to 2 of its stabs. You can go careful. I would need to go adamant to pick this guy up with Shadow Sneak. But I do think Golurk is number 6. Actually, how's Metagross doing to this guy? Wait. Am I overcomplicating this? 111. 111. It is exactly 1 base point faster than Mega Metagross, and somehow that translates to 3 points of actual speed. Yeah, we're going Golurk. I could go Rindoberry. How's Lantern handle a Surf? Pretty well. I'd rather be able to emergency check the Raichu, I think. Yeah, I want to be able to emergency check that Bozo. Where's my Life Orb? There it is. Oops. What are your other abilities again? It's No Guard and... It's just No Guard. Holt can also check this in a pinch with Shadow Claw. Actually, if Holt can check this in a pinch, then I should go Rindo on Golurk. Because I can afford to sack a good amount of this team, unfortunately. So, in a worst-case scenario, I could sack Golurk to protect Delphox. Let me see. So, Holt kills this in 2 hits. I'm probably getting knocked to my Focus Sash. With Electric Terrain up, Raichu would come in, seeing because it can kill me with Surge Surfer. Yeah, it would be Raichu for kill sword with a Surge Surfer attack. What happens if I switch into Psychic? Hold on, I need to ask myself that question. What happens if it clicks Psychic? I can't afford to try and feed Delphox this kill on a 50-50. I need something to stop this Raichu if it clicks Psychic. Is it Drapion? Weavile can offensively check the... I mean, Drapion can do that too. It has Sucker Punch. Let's go Drapion. I'd love to try and feed Delphox this kill, but I will say that if I'm using my head, it's not Delphox here. Delphox will have to be content with 44. Because before the kill streak, Our main objective is simply the dub. I think that's good. That looks like a more solid team to this battle. Do I need sniper? Probably helps preventing bad odds. In any case, this should be good. I feel pretty confident about this. At least now I do. Oh boy. Alright, this is the last battle before we cook the Elite Four. Or I'm trucking. It's one of those. Hopefully it's not the truck. Let's do it. Okay. 8 turns in electric terrain. There goes Hadron Engine. This should just be Dragon Pulse because it sees a kill. But Taunt would be really funny here. I am faster. A crit would also be sick, Dragon Pulse. Okay, that's not gonna kill. Okay. That's fine. This wasn't supposed to kill. I mean, if it did, it'd be sick, but it wasn't meant to. It actually taunted. Okay, that's really, really good for us. Get this guy out of here. Okay. From here, that makes the Raichu a little simpler to deal with, because I'm not switching into a 50-50. What comes in? It's not... Like I said, to make sure Electric Train is up. Raichu still loses the matchup. Dodrio doesn't kill me. Zeraora doesn't kill me. Nothing on the team kills me. So I guess it goes defensive. In terms of defensive, Iron Hands looks pretty good. Not Dodrio. Not you. Not you. I'm pretty sure this is Iron Hands. Yep. Work Drive activates immediately because Electric Terrain is up. Okay. This can't fake out. It's either Supercell Slam or Heavy Slam. Either way, Ursaluna is completely fine. Show me Supercell? That's fine. We are extremely dead to close combat. But, I'm faster than this. Earth Power just kills it. Ursaluna is just a tiny bit faster than this. Jesus Christ, Ursaluna, chill out. That crit was unnecessary. What is this? Zeraora? I'm sorry. Why is it you? Why is it you? You can't do anything to me. Is this an ace? No. Why is it you? I guess Raichu's one-hit KO'd. Dodrio's one-hit KO'd. Oh, you don't die to 9th roll Earth Power. That makes sense. Okay. Then yeah, I just Earth Power this. I respect the effort. Maybe I'll hit the roll? It's more likely this lives. Yeah, okay. Ursaluna, you need to chill out, dude. Alright, now this should be Raichu for Surf. I'm sorry? Why is it you? Oh, because you're faster than me. I get it. Am I dead to HP Grass? No, this is Boom Burst. So we go Golurk. Do I still have Ice Punch on this dude? I do. Awesome. That keeps the Dodrio out. Boom Burst, get blocked. Electric Terrain is done. Alright, we blow this guy up with Headlong Rush. Alright, eat this 4 times weak Headlong Rush. Goodbye. I think this is Dodrio? Yes. This is Dodrio for exactly Brave Bird. You best believe Golurk is not staying in to take that shit. Blow this guy up with Rock Slide. Ah, shit, it's a toss-up. I mean, Drapion is not dead to Surf. And Sucker Punch just kills this. Yeah. I think this is Psychic, though. No? Okay. I guess it doesn't see the drop as, like, something it would fish for. And we Sucker Punch. And that is the last battle we will be doing before we take on the Elite Four. And there's the eject button. Oh, and Zero Aura. Good thing I already took my encounter. Sure, I'll name you. Your name is Washed. Because I have no idea what they were cooking with you. Someone else can run my gym for all I care. Based Volkner. Alright, let's put Zero Aura in the death box. Next to his buddy Kubfu. And I guess I'll pull up the encounter tracker just so it's clear I already have an Evergrande City encounter. I already had one before I took on Brendan. I pulled the low kicks. With that said, that's it. We're going to the Elite Four. There's nothing left to stop us. I've got the relevant items. I don't think I'll need a Rocky helmet, so Byron is just gonna chill on Route 121 for the rest of eternity. And I don't think I'm taking any of the mythicals that the trainers are guarding. So, with any luck, next time I stream, we'll be taking on the Elite Four. I have 3 deaths going into this. Hopefully I can keep it 3. Not sure when the Elite Four is, but I'll post that information in the Discord once I'm ready. With that said, I'll see you guys then.